What's up, Epic 7? So there's a lot of units coming out that are limited, and new players are probably starting to feel the pinch. We're coming out of the Dash event, and people are starting to run out of bookmarks. Well, I'm going to try to help some of you new players out. Now, this one's for the new people. It may not help the veterans that much, but I'm going to show you how to farm bookmarks in Epic 7. Yeah, that's right, farm bookmarks. And it's all through the reputation system. If you go into reputations and you slide down to memory chain, there are a couple of reputations in here that pay out bookmarks. Most notably are the Reach Friendship 3, Reach Friendship 6, and Reach Friendship 10 reputations, and also this one down here, Unlock Skill Devotion Grade SSS. So these are all ways to get bookmarks, but farming friendship's hard. It's a giant pain in the butt, right? I'm going to show you how to do this more efficiently, faster, not easy, definitely, but how to start working on getting your friendship leveled up so you can get these bookmark rewards as quickly as possible. Now, once you complete all of the reputations up to level 30, no more for you, buddy. You gotta slow down and get them like the rest of us. But in the meantime, this can get you a lot of bookmarks, at least a pity. So, the first, most efficient way to get reputation is you want to slide over to Adventure, right? And you're going to back out to the overworld map here, and you're going to go into Britannia. And in Britannia, there are 3 zones, right? There's Azera, Rengar, and Savara that all have these stages. We'll jump into Savara first. Now, in Savara, you're going to be looking for the reputation stages that have the recognized symbol of friendship in Orbis, hand holding a severed foot. Don't ask me why, but you find the stages where there's a hand holding a severed foot, and that's where you're going to go into. Now, what makes these stages special, these friendship stages special, is they only cost 2 stamina to enter, unlike the normal 8 that stages cost. So, for only 2 stamina, you can load up 4 friendship units, right? So let's find we'll take a Wild Angara in there as well. Okay, so now I've got friendship 3, I've got a friendship 2, I've got another friendship 2, and I got another friendship 2. Just 4 friendship units. And if you have the artifacts that boost friendships, you can double dip a little bit, but it's not required. You go into the stage, and now that you're in here, you're going to click on the map in the upper left-hand corner. You're going to teleport to the exit. You'll spend the 3 morale to teleport. You'll go out the door, and boom, you've spent your 3 stamina, and you have raised the friendship of all of these units by just a little bit. About that much to get to level 3. But you can see we're getting closer to level 3 on all of these units. Now, that seems slow and cumbersome, right? But you can get into a rhythm. First, there are 3 spots you're going to want to click. The upper left-hand corner beside this confirm button, we're just going to spam click that. And that'll take us all the way out and all the way back in. And once we're inside, then you look up, you click your map, you click the corner, and then you start spamming the corner of this continue button. And you keep spamming the corner of the continue button until it takes you all the way out. You get your friendship bonus points, and then you start spamming the corner of this button again. So there's really only 3 places to click on the screen. There's that confirm button corner, there's the center corner, and then there's the map. And you'll get into a rhythm of doing this. I didn't say it was going to be fast or easy. I said it was going to be cheap. I think it's about 5,000 stamina. You'll be able to take 4 units to Friendship 10. Getting the Friendship 3, the Friendship 6, and the Friendship 10 achievements knocked out and getting lots of bookmarks. Now, you're not getting anything else from doing this. Now, if you want to reach peak efficiency, you can program your LED player with hotkeys, right? You program, let's say, the letter C down here to this corner, and you can just spam that till you get in. And once you're in, you program the Z to the map and the spot on the map that teleports you. So I start tapping Z, and then you program the X key to the confirm button, and you can just start going through while you're watching TV shows. Now I'm just spamming the C until I get back in. I'm still watching my other shows. I'm not paying too much attention to the game. And then I double tap this, and then I double tap this, and I double tap this, and I'm out, and I can start tapping down here again. So with assigning hotkeys to your game, you can make it a little bit less click intensive, definitely less work for your mouse, and you can zoom through this and start friendship leveling up your units. But is there another way? Another way that doesn't involve me glued to my computer? Well, there's the second most efficient way, and it's nice because you're double dipping. We can slide over to the side story. You're going to go into the Book of Memories. Now, this one's a little expensive because you're going to have to spend 900 Skystones to unlock Eulogy for a Saint. But I recommend it. You're eventually going to have this unlocked because it is the best gold and charm farm in the game, bar none. So we go into Eulogy for a Saint. You're going to clear through all the levels. You're going to get yourself all the way up to Graysfield, Zone 3-7. And in Graysfield, in here, we can run just a single farming clear unit. I'll go ahead and run Free Spirit Tieria. She's the most popular one. Now, the nice thing about this one is you can do it on auto. It does cost you 8 stamina per entry, so it's 4 times as expensive, but we can friendship farm 3 units at once. Now, in this stage, you turn everybody's skills off. Tieria will one-shot the mobs and go to the next step, one-shot the mobs, off to the next step, one-shot the mobs. You'll get to the 4th stage, was a little different. Just kidding, she one-shots the mobs. And then to the final stage, she almost one-shots, not quite, but you got everybody else on single-target attacks. And even with them not wearing gear, Tieria is able to lap around and finish it off. Now, the nice thing about this is you double dip big time. Not only did we get Friendship, there we go, Friendship 3. That's an achievement, guys, right? So not only do you start building up Friendship, you also will get Gold and Stigma and Charms. You'll get about 20% more gold farming Eulogy for a Saint than Unrecorded History. 20% more. And you're able to Friendship farm 3 units at once. And you'll also get about twice the amount of charms dropping because you're doing 5 stages instead of just 3. And with more mobs on each stage, you'll get twice the charm drop rate of Unrecorded History. It is better in every single way than Unrecorded History, and that's why you want to spend the 900 Skystones, except one way. You don't get any AP. And because you're not getting any AP, you're not going to be able to get your catalysts purchased from the catalyst shop. But if charms and gold are your roadblock, Unrecorded History is by far and away the place to charm. But if gold and charms are your roadblock, then Eulogy for a Saint is by far and away your best place to farm. And if catalysts through AP is your roadblock, then Unrecorded History. And speaking of Unrecorded History, let's go check that out. So we'll go into the side story. We'll jump over to Unrecorded History. We'll go to Chapter 30. Level 30 is the best place to farm Unrecorded History. Now, in Unrecorded History, let's shake it up a little bit. We'll use Vildred for Unrecorded History, right? Vildred usually isn't enough to clear the mobs, and it can slow it down a lot, so a lot of times you will want to add a finishing unit like Sigrid or Watcher Shuri or Sirmia or Commander Pavel. This will make sure that you clear, but now we're only friendship farming 2 units instead of 3. So again, a little bit less efficient than Unrecorded History, or then Eulogy for a Saint, but still, Vildred kills the first set of mobs. And you can use Tieria here as well. I was just showing options. Tieria works just fine, one-shotting Unrecorded History, but we're giving Vildred a shot. Doesn't quite kill, but then Commander Pavel or Sigrid, whoever your next nuking unit is, finishes it off, and there we go. Here we're still getting really good Stigma, not nearly as much as we got from Eulogy for a Saint, but we're also getting AP. So you can see down here I got 12 AP for farming this, so that will help me be able to use the AP to buy charms. And I have successfully friendship farmed Pearl Horizon and Penelope up. So they're going to continue friendship farming, and I can run this on auto as many times as my pet will allow. The third and final place you can friendship farm is maybe you don't need gold. Maybe you're good on charms. Maybe you don't need AP or Stigma. The thing that's holding you back is gear. Well, you can still friendship farm even in hunts. Banshee 13 being the easiest hunt, because Banshee 13, there's a video linked in the description down below that will show you how this team is built. And the nice thing about this team is a 98% success rate because of Shadow Rose. But if I take Shadow Rose out, it's still an 85% success rate, which makes it perfect for passively farming a friendship unit. Now, you want to make sure that friendship unit is dirt slow. You want it to be the you know, slowest unit on your team because you don't want it to cut and take turns away from you. So let's see. How about the chocolate slime? You'll notice Lilka here. She's level 5. She's also friendship 1. She doesn't even need gear. I mean, she needs a little bit of gear. You want her to not get one shot early on because she does have a job to do. So I put, you know, an HP set just to give her enough bulk where even at level 5, she's probably going to survive. The important thing is that she is base speed. You want her as slow as possible. You don't want her going after the chocolate slime or before any of your other units. I'm going to go ahead and move her down here so she's less likely to take hits. This is a little bit more stable once she levels up and gets some health on her. So at the start of the fight, Tieria does her S3, hits everybody. She got hit, Slime's dead. She survived. That's all that matters, she survives. You know, maybe put a little more HP on her, but after a couple levels, she leveled up to level 14, even easier next time. It's okay that the slime died. She doesn't need to be alive for this to work. So we do our AoE attack here. We get our defense break. That makes Bologna pop off. Lilka uses her S3 skill, or S2, whichever one it is, pushes Bologna up. Bologna S1s into Butterfly Fan, and that is one dead Banshee. My Lilka levels up, but more importantly, look at the friendship bonuses. Chocolate Slime and Lilka both go up a level. That's going to make Lilka, you know, at level 18, she's going to be a little harder to kill than she was at level 5. So I'm going to be able to run this on auto and get gear and get reforge mats and get crafting mats, all while friendship farming 2 units to get those bookmarks. And speaking of bookmarks, we had the one other way to farm bookmarks through reputation. We had getting units to triple S. So as you pull units in this game, you might feel the urge to just transmit them to get the gold and the stigma and all that kind of stuff out of it, right? Because you're going to get piles and piles of 3 and 4 star units as you play the game. Well, I'm telling you, when you get these units, don't just transmit them out of your inventory, right? First things first. When you get a unit, instead of just going straight to transmission and sending them all into the trash to get your... Oops. Yikes. Send them all into the trash to get your 8 transmit stones, or 7. We only need 6 of them. There is 7 transmit stones instead. Before you do this and get your 7 transmit stones, go ahead and go into this first tab. Memory imprint. And just stuff them all together. It's only going to cost 5,000 gold. That gets it to double S. And then one more. And now he's triple S. And I'm one step closer to that achievement. Now when I go to transmit them, I put them in. And I'm still getting my 8 transmit stones. Now I'm not getting nearly as much blooms, but that's okay. You just have to accept that. You're going to miss out on the blooms a little bit, but I still get the 8 transmit stones. I get most of my gold back. I transmit them, and now I can start working on the next hero. Here he is again. I got more of them. I go to memory imprint, and I start stuffing them together until he gets up to triple S. And the reason you'll want to do this is because in the reputation bonus section, under memory chain, we've greatly discussed how to get the friendship 3, 6, and 10s, but there's also this unlock hero devotion to triple S with a skill. Unlock devotion skill grade triple S with a hero. So you definitely want to do this. This is another fast pile of sky stones waiting for you that you will get as you pull. So every day when you pull, transmit them together, or put them together, get triple S first, then you can transmit them. And that's it for reputations. This is all the free bookmarks that you can get by focusing on friendship and focusing on skill ups. But what about actually farming them? Well, everybody kind of knows that you can go into the shop, or you can click on your bookmarks and go into the shop, and you can straight up buy bookmarks for 100 sky stones for 5 of them, right? 100 sky stones for 5 bookmarks. But is there a better way? Well, go over and visit our friend Garo in the secret shop. Holy mystics, look at that. I'm going to grab those mystics. We're going to scroll through the secret shop, click refresh, next. That took 3 sky stones, and right there are some bookmarks. Only cost me 3 sky stones to get those bookmarks. That's crazy. Instead of 100 for 5, I spent 3 and got 5, and also got some mystics. So I'm definitely going to pick those up. But is that the norm, or is that crazy luck? Well, let's go ahead and refresh again. Next. There's 3. Next. 6. Oh. 6 sky stones for bookmarks. That's crazy rates. Do it again. 3. Nothing. 6. 9. 12. 15. 18. 21. 24. 27. 30. 33. 36. 39. 42. 45. 48. 51. 54. 57. 60. 63. 66. 69. Nice. 72. 75. 75's more sky stones. You got 5 more. Still substantially better than 5 for 100. It's 5 for 75. So I'm really, really up. But it is costing 184,000 gold, and it does take time. Again, you can go and program the shop, program your emulator so that maybe the Z button clicks this spot, the X button clicks this spot, and the C button emulates this mouse movement. And you can just sit here and go XZC, ZXC, 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 and get the secret shop rotating without having to drag your mouse. And you can do it while you're semi-distracted, but I caution you about doing it when you're too distracted, or bookmarks might pull up and then you just skip right past them because you were clicking too fast and not paying attention. That always feels terrible. But secret shop is substantially better than just buying bookmarks straight up. It's just a little more labor intensive, and that's what everybody's talking about when they say roll the shop. Roll the shop. Spend your sky stones on Garo. That's what they're talking about, is rolling the secret shop, chasing down mystics, and chasing down chasing down bookmarks. And that's about it, my friends. I hope this helps some of you guys out. This is the easiest way to get bookmarks as an early to new player. Once you've banged out all of these achievements, all you're left with is Garo in the secret shop. I hope this helps you guys with the banners that are up and coming. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And you guys have a great rest of your weekend.